Franklin and Medway are desperately trying to boost their tax bases by attracting businesses to each community. Tell us what you will do in your first 12 months to help attract businesses to Medway and Franklin.
Before getting to that, Jeff, you seem to make it sound like it was a good idea to let one company go to Rhode Island. The example I used was Fidelity. I hope you don't think it was good for Fidelity to ship those jobs to Rhode Island as well, or for EMC to ship jobs down to the Carolinas and out of this area. What we're doing isn't working. It's not complicated. We can look at the states around us and see what they've done. They've been more proactive. They've reached out to the big employers, reached out to the CEOs and said, what do you need? How are you folks doing? What do you need to attract and retain jobs in this state? And they've done it by reforming taxes. They've done it by decreasing regulation. They've done it by enforcing immigration laws in some instances. Just take regulation, for example. We put a data security regulation in place in Massachusetts that far exceeds the Federal Trade Commission regulation at a cost, according to estimates, of up to $9,000 per business. It's unnecessary. It pushes businesses out of our state. We've got the wrong priorities on Beacon Hill. We ought to be reaching out to create a more business-friendly environment because everything that we care about locally is funded by that tax revenue, and the legislature that's in place now has failed to do that.
One thing I'd like to remind my opponent in this race, Rich, you're running against me, not Beacon Hill. I've never been on Beacon Hill. I plan on going up there and being an independent voice for the people of Franklin and Medway. And the question asked was, what are you going to do for the people of Franklin and Medway? I'm going to tap into the Mass Growth Capital Fund to get low-interest loans, to fight for those small businesses who need our help to establish business here. I'm going to support the Economic Development Planning Council, which was established under 2010 regulation, and advance the interests of business. I have gone to businesses in Franklin and Medway, and I've asked them, what can the government do to help you in this situation? I will continue to do that. I will give local aid to the schools and see that local aid increase so that we can get education on track and keep Massachusetts #1 in the nation. I'm going to see to it that the Route 109 project is done, the middle school project is done, the Franklin High School project is done. I'm going to work on regional, local issues and economic development teams. I want to be a part of that team that's out there marketing Franklin and Medway and attracting businesses here to these communities. And I will find out what the businesses want, and I will find out and insist that we as a government help cultivate these businesses and keep them here.